Spears' very own psychic, Carla Barron.
Yeah, I told
Have a seat. Have a seat right here.
Hi. On my own little throne.
A lot of people don't believe in paranormal activity. What do you have to say to them?
It's a personal truth, like I was telling all of you guys before we even went in. Personal truth, your personal filter on the metaphysical world.
When Jason reenacted the death of the factory owner, what actually happened?
He is here now. I can feel him. I can feel the spirit of the man with me.
You did good. Okay. You were sensing it on the way up. Yeah, you were absorbing a lot of what I call random energy, and you were sort of drawing it in with your fear. But when you stopped and you thought you were going to die, right? And you didn't do the dare, and everybody gave you hell for it later. But the thing is that someone who commits a suicide, that's the hardest thing for them to forget. Suicides linger forever and ever. You know, even an amateur to go in, even me to go in and release a spirit that does not want to be released, they can't even look at their own deaths, you know? So I give it to you for even going in there. It's so good.
Now his soul can rest in peace. I'm so thankful for that.
So, Carla, do you think that the spirits in the cement factory were angry with Abby for entering the furnace tunnel where they had died?
I saw your aura as you were walking down. You were tensing up and you felt a pushing on your chest. Right? And that's exactly how it feels. I felt like something was pushing me actually against a wall. So I'm surprised you actually even kept going and made it through. And you centered your body. I saw you centered your entire energy physically. And that's why it became such a almost bigger than life thing for you. You couldn't handle the intensity. So what happened after? What'd you do?
It's all coming back right now. I'm just like, I just, when I was in the tunnel, I really began to absorb the pain after a minute. I really, really began to become empathetic and really did begin to feel just their pain. And that is the thing with me, is I'm so sensitive that I really was overwhelmed. Oh my God! Oh my God! And I don't even know. I mean,
well, their flesh had been burned right off. I mean, your whole body shakes sometimes. I mean, your muscles become involuntary movement. You were a good one to send in there for that type of thing, but look at you. Are you okay?
I think now that I'm on the show and I'm actually thinking about it and processing it, it's actually a really good thing for me, because I think I have kept a lot of this experience within me, because, I mean, I think I was putting up a lot of blocks too.
You know, like a lot of people here are talking about how they had experiences where they felt like emotions for a spirit, like a sorrow or pain or whatever.
Empath.
But, you know, like when I was in that attic, I don't know if it was because I was so, you know, scared myself because stuff was slamming and stuff like that, but I didn't really feel, I felt like a anger like towards me.
Like a belligerence?
Yeah.
Males tend to get the brunt because generally it's a male spirit that's being malevolent. I don't know what it is with females, or you escaped it, Tyree. I don't know what the deal is with you. You just have everybody's energy. Look at you, look at your aura. It's very big. It is very big from what it was before. Before you were a little, you know, unassuming. You know, I think it's good. I think it's good what happened.
Shell, huh?
You know what? You were so vulnerable.
Yeah, exactly.
Angela, you're still holding on to a little bit of the negative energy. You're still carrying at a piece of, I'm seeing your aura is disturbed. Oh, I want to come and hold you right now. Can I? Come here. Come here, honey. Come here. You've been having nightmares? Okay, let me just feel where it was. Oh my God, honey. Oh my God.
Oh, Angie.
Oh my God, I'm seeing what she's seeing.
Angie.
Oh my God. Let me take it into me. Let me take it into me. Just hold on. Just breathe. Breathe. I'm gonna take it out. All right. Just relax. All right. It's out of you. It's out of you. It's out of you. It's out. It's out. I'm making sure that we're gonna seal you now, okay? All right, honey?
Okay.
I'm gonna seal you now. Just because I don't do this that often, but... Okay. Okay. It entered through your feet, by the way. That's how it entered. Did you have pain in your feet when you went home? Yes? Your feet is where you picked up the energy field, though.
When I was in the safe house, I felt something, and it just hit me like a huge rush.
Wow. Come here. Let me see you again. Come here. Stand up. Okay. You're all right. You're good. I'm taking it home with me. I'll know what to do with it. Come here.
We just want to say thank you so much for stopping by.
Oh, thank you, guys.
We really
I'm so
appreciate
glad
it.
you were all
Cool.
here. Yay. You look good. You look real good.
All right, and when we return, we have one final question.
So stick around.
If someone told me I had to stay in the Sugar Shack for a day, I know. That place, you guys, is like so up.
I wanted to meet that girl that threw up all over herself.
You know, I think I got her bag.
The best thing about me and fear is that I won't back down to it.
Hold the snake eye out in front of you and put it in a circular motion for 15 seconds. Move it slowly and put it back in the bag.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my... I got the snake in my hand!
Hey, welcome back to the Faces of Fear.
I want to hear from each of you. How has being on Fear changed your life?
It definitely made me stronger. I met some awesome people. Thank you, MTV. Thank you, everybody, for this opportunity, because even though it was crazy and I wouldn't recommend it for anybody, it overcame a lot of fears for me. It made me feel that I could be more confident.
I can't even start to name the ways that it's changed my life. I mean, I'm open more in spirituality than I was before. I mean, I look for things now, my eyes just like the blinders are off. I would never take back this experience for anything.
How I was on, national TV. I mean, blatantly, scared to death. And it really that really doesn't matter to me. My partners back home was teasing me and stuff like that. Which of course you're gonna get that, but the $8 grand then, was good too. You know what I'm saying? That didn't hurt.
For me, actually, to be truthfully honest, fear actually was all to the good. How proud I actually made my family that I was able to go through it and do it. Friends and family at home. You know what I mean? My mom, when she found out that I had did it wasn't even really, I mean, the money was good, no doubt. But I mean, just the fact that I had stood up and I had accepted the challenge and I had got through it.
Well, for one, got to see a place that probably wouldn't have seen if it wasn't for this. And, the other thing is just seeing, like I said, I didn't believe in ghosts, but sort of opened my mind up to see how different people think about the topic.
It opened me up to, a lot of new ideas. I believed in ghosts and stuff like that, but I didn't know about spirits, and it just made me more spiritual in every day. And then, it just opened me up, and I met a lot of cool people like Abby and the rest of the crew.
I think I learned or was reminded that I need to keep myself liberated here while I'm alive on Earth and just give thanks for my life every day and enjoy every moment of my life, because you don't know when you're gonna go, and I'm not getting stuck here. You know what I'm saying? I'm going back to the source when I leave.
I jumped in this whole thing really not knowing what I was getting into and what an experience it was gonna be. And it took after I left, when I got on the plane, I really realized what a cool experience it was. I mean, the people were amazing, just meeting new people, and I wish I would have stayed and got more of an experience out of it. But even to go and poo my pants on national TV, and just let it all hang out, because it's not about anything. When you're on the show, it's just you're there, and it's just it's all about you and what you can prove to yourself. And unfortunately, I didn't really prove a hell of a lot to myself. So I'm like, peace, I'm out, you know?
Wow. I'm like completely traumatized over the whole thing, but I'm glad I met my Meow Mix. That came really good for me out of the whole situation. And also, I feel like superhero because I feel very strong and like I can conquer anything I want. So.
I would have to say that I definitely feel more empowered now because, you know, people saw me in raw form, screaming and hollering, but the thing about it was is that I was in a situation where I got a chance to overcome my fear. So the thing that I can say is the best thing about me and fear is that I won't back down to it. You know, definitely. What about you?
I have to say, for us, the whole prison thing's kind of metaphorical for me because I was in there and it's like you were saying, like I realized right then, you know, these people may have been imprisoned by the system and somebody else, and I imprison myself all the time, and I've got to stop that, and I've got to knock these walls down of my, you know, that I create. We all had some good scares, but there were also a lot of good times too.
Yeah, so here's some of the more fun moments that we shared on Fear.
I'm so happy to just, I dreamed of this moment, and now I'm back, so I'm like so good right now.
Tiger Man, she's dying for you.
We're like the chicks, okay? The girls. The girls rule, man. I swear. Can you believe it? The girls. The girls.
I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get out of here. I'm ready. We did it. Amen. You guys, amen. It's over. You have survived MTV's Fear. Is this it?
You've survived MTV's Fear?
We're done.
Oh my God.
You're totally done. Let's get that up. Unbelievable. You have survived MTV. Done, 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 done. Good deal, man. Good deal.
Holly, you were so awesome. I can't, you overcome your worst fear.
Sticking together. Yeah. A-team sticking together.
My light is like beaming. We're like lighting up the whole joint.
I did it! I'm supposed to pick up! I did it! You got it! You did it! I did it! Dad, I did it! You did it, brother! You did it! I did it!
All right, guys. Tyree, Angela, Holly, Darrell, Jason, Sharif, Steve, Abby, and Matt. And you, Ryan, thank you all so much for coming.
And if any more of the fans out there want to know more about Fear or how to be on Fear as a team member, just log on to MTV.com.
And don't forget to check out a whole new season of Fear later this year on MTV.
See ya.
Get your buzz 3 ways. Buzzworthy.com brings you new music on MTV, MTV2, and MTV.com.
It's been a while since I could hold my head up high. And it's been a while since I first saw you.